Hello, my name is Sarah Elder, and here are the 5 concepts that I'm able to do after taking English 12B. The first one is I am able to understand different literature from different time periods. There were many pieces of literature and plays that I watched that were from different time periods than my own. This includes 1984, written by George Orwell, that was written in the 40s. And then there was Taming of the Shrew, which was in 1600s England and had Old English. Well, older, not Old English technically. And then there was also the Death of a Salesman, which was made in the 20th century. So I was able to read these and do projects on them showing my understanding of these information, even though it was from a different time period and different essential language, common used language than I normally use. Another thing was I am able to audibly communicate beliefs. This was shown in my surveillance project where I talked about my belief in surveillance of the government and the fact that we don't really have privacy today. I was able to audibly communicate my beliefs on that through that project. Next, I am able to distinguish and analyze motifs. There were a lot of, so first of all, motifs are practically things that symbolize something else. And so I was able to recognize that with 1984 reflections. I was able to look at the symbols such as the clear glass that the main character bought and the room in which Winston and Julia hung out, and I was able to notice that is an important symbol to this novel, and so I was able to distinguish and analyze it. Next was to creatively write literature with proper punctuation. The first project that helped me with that was where I wrote my own creative story. I used quotation marks, and I was able to use that properly with also having a new paragraph for each character speaking differently. That helped it. And also another creative piece that I wrote was the obituary for the main character in The Death of a Salesman, and I was able to creatively write about his life as if he had already died and I was the person who wrote obituaries. And I also made up one singular quote about how it was hard to love him because of his multiple affairs, which also connects with the understand literature from different time periods because I was able to understand it and show that by putting it down. Next is to reflect on my learning process. I did that with the learning logs and the wiki thing. So that's all. Thank you.